get a blizzard. That's not too helpful whatsoever. Paris Eternal running pure rush. Nice little dive. Actually, beautiful nade in the back line. Elivote couldn't quite eat that one. Of course, don't forget the focusing laser from the Echo does do double damage against shields and does a whole lot of damage to Only God as well. He ends up falling. Faith does end up falling down as well. It's another nade from Myeongbong. I'm already singing his praises, by the way. He's hit 2 massive anti-nades. And Paris Eternal, well, they don't really know where their head's at. Neptunos is on the floor, and Paris Eternal are going to go running as the Boston Uprising should manage to cap the point as soon as they do force people away. I mean, they're still managing to fight and hold on, but now the Nano is on Valentine. He's got the copy ready to go, but he doesn't need it. There goes Dan. There goes Only God. And goodbye to your mech, Elivote. He doesn't get saved with the Immortality Field, but Boston Uprising, in the end, do manage to cap the point.
Kept the point. Really the player I really want to watch. We know how good that Myeongbong is going to be Valentine, because this guy's Echo is absolutely out of this world right now. He's probably up trying to force out some of those denying ultimates. The ball's going to come around corner.
There's the copy as well. Oh, Valentine, he's holding shield. He's got the shadow already. He's got 8 seconds left as well of his ultimate available. Might be able to get another shadow. Not quite, but the damage has been done. Only God, Elivote, they fall over, and all the meanwhile, Khan actually got slept, so he couldn't even heal his team. Boston Uprising just putting on an absolute showcase with this comp. That's what he's good for. Running around.
Yep.
Iron 37 on the point. He's got the EMP, nothing to interrupt it. Nice little self-destruct uses there from Elivote. Does manage to find Myeongbong, but 2 people from the Eternal are already dead. He finds the remech as Only God is fighting alone on the sidelines. He's going to get chased around, and Valentine with the copy. Just ego dueling Only God. It was a bit of a 2v1 as Steve was there as well, but he didn't do it. And there's the Diva mech as well. Elivote, a little bit worse for wear. OT has been triggered. The Boston Uprising are going to recap. Here comes the Blizzard from Naga, but it's all over now. Nothing do have that stigma about them, like I was talking a little bit earlier. Now with this brand new, invigorated roster, it must feel pretty good. Nice little anti-nade by Khan. Naga manages to pick up Punk and there, but he just got elevated from the wall. He was the only one on the other side. Oh, lovely anti-nade. Is it going to matter? I don't think so. The Immortality Field does a good job of keeping everybody alive for the time being. Myeongbong does end up going down to...
Outbreak is nigh unkillable.
That's a lot of wolves. Ooh! Can't nano him anymore. Can't nano him to the dead. Oh boy, that is... yeah. Oh, they got the cap at least, I guess, and Someone does end up going down, but Iron 37 just cleaning house. There's a little cheeky roll over the pit. It's better and the beat, so they could just do the old-fashioned run it down, and just like they're going to, Elivote, you might be dead, maybe. Nice little nade on him, but he's on the floor now. He can't really do all too much, just Someone lays down the hammer. There's the beat being dropped as well as Punk with the Graviton Surge has it available. Can they kill any from this Elivote grab? I'm not sure they can. Someone's just going to swing into Punk's one, and yep, that's history, the Uprising. However, once again, they do manage to cap the point, Hex. Slowly but surely, they're gaining percent.
Paris doesn't have anything to work with. You're looking at pretty much single-digit ultimate charge across the board, except for Bob. Bob can't do it all by himself. Windows up.
Minute through the window. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I'm 37. Take it out, Neptuno. Oh, my word. Boston Uprising. This is what you want to see. Like we said before.
Rotate up the stairs is usually one of the plays. They're going to set up here. Yeah, take high ground immediately. Ooh. And melted. That's huge.
That's the best pick that you want, and that's the second best pick that you want. Now you've got no healers if the Uprising. A lot of sustainability on stand 1 on that ball, but yeah, you ain't going to last too long if you're someone like an Echo. Beautiful rotation from the Paris Eternal, just running this rush style like I was saying.
It's good for the ball, it's good for the Sombra. It kind of puts some pressure onto the Echo as well, so a really nice switch up here. They're going to put window down and just continue to roll.
Oh my word, that window. Only God just clicking heads left, right, and center. You saw AM30.
A lot of teams are happy to have someone who's decent.
Oh, this is just a steamroll. Myeongbong and Faith are already dead again. Someone uses the mines. And now you're thinking, yeah, maybe we should switch up comp if you're the Boston Uprising. Little sleep onto the Rhine. Punk gets nanoed. There's the EMP. Now they're going to engage. Valentine is stunned. Does manage to find the copy on the Rhine, but Blizzard is going to hold him in place. Graviton Surge launched from downtown, but the Immortality Field is going to save him for now. Someone still trying to knock people in. Another big shadow comes through, but nothing really happening right now. Naga does end up falling, but Myeongbong is traded. Khan goes bright purple and taken out by Stamon in the back line. Spawn advantage is stash. Okay, Valentine just wants to blast somebody when they do get knocked up. Khan is already so low yet again. Myeongbong just 100% accuracy, it feels like, with these. Oh my, wait, what? Hang on a second. Did Naga just trap them all in with Faith and Punk and Valentine? Okay, I think that was a bit of anti-synergy there from Naga. Just walled the rest of his teammates in against Brig. Oh, now they're staggering for as long as he can as well. Unfortunate. Whoop, good. He does have the copy available when he comes back from the spawn, but will the fight last that long? I'm not entirely sure. Definitely will now, as the Blizzard's going to come out, as well as those lines to separate everybody. Naga falls, Punk to follow. Only God finds two, as Faith ends up falling down as well. Valentine's eventually back, trying to find a copy target. Probably Ryan at this stage of the game. There's the beam, 50%, or a billion extra damage when you're below 50%. Copy onto the Diva. They do just try and sort out for as long as possible. Stan1 and Punk are going to return to the 3, as Punk does have the ult available to him as well. So this looks like a hold for the time being for the Boston Uprising.
Yeah, it's a great pick of the duplicatability there to go to the Diva at the end, because it is such a great stall.
He's right in the back line. They surely know something's up. There's the grab. Nate comes in as well. Everybody's bright purple. The immortality field's going to save them for the time being. So many glowing health bars though. Dan is dead. And now it's Khan against the world. 1 minute and 40 seconds does remain. A beautiful position for Myungbong to put himself in. The immortality field, of course, saves you from death. But if you're... That's the mines. Oh, Dan is not having a good time. He's getting booped around. Faith's going to use the rally too. Only God with the high noon, but all this is going to do is zone territory.
Yeah, it's final fight, and they really only are going to have this Rhine ultimate, so you got to get some value out of it. The wall comes up early.
Yeah, immortality field uses well, Hex. And now Valentine has the copy, and they have to actually touch the payload. 20% remaining. There's the May. He's going to get Blizzard so fast. This is going to be so deadly for Paris Eternal to actually walk into, and Dan's already dead. Purple lands on the back line as well. Khan and Elivote are having a very bad time, and there's the Blizzard. It does get eaten by Elivote, though, when they actually beat to re-engage. The perfect play. Valentine's copy does end up going down, but can they actually touch? The Blizzard's going to separate a lot of Boston Uprising, and Dan ends up coming back and finding the kill onto Punk. They're going to be able to touch the payload and keep it in contestation, and Only God with the high noon is going to be able to go for the zone as well, but no, goes for the fancy.
Can just knock them off here. It's going to be Grabber, Shatter who can get value.
They haven't really got anything to... Oh, dearie me, if you take out Punk here, this is going to be good. But a perfect nano boost from Youngborn to keep him alive. Mines in the back line. Grab gets thrown in as well as Valentine, M37 and Punk clean up these kills. Push here for Paris Eternal will end up ending. They don't...
Main supports aren't as comfortable on those more mechanically intensive heroes.
And if you're a Dan, you're having a rough time already. Yeah, your shield almost gets instantly destroyed. Immortality field used to actually save his life, but same with Stan1. Managed to keeping that Emma field alive for a long time. Flank here from M37. No, he gets stunned. He's dead. Yeah, a little bit too aggressive, I think. But now maybe your Ryan's in a little bit of a bad situation. Only God yet again carrying from the front line, and Khan up on the high ground. Already earned himself a window, is just chunking people out.
Yeah, Boston Uprising is trying to reach that that fight-winning combo of Nanoblade.
Speed boost into the back line. Goodbye. By M37. Oh, Only God already goes down. There's no nano available for Valentine. Well, it's actually available now, but he doesn't actually need it. What? He gets 3 kills with a non-nano blade. Okay, Valentine. That's what I'm talking about.
The May in this archway has always been brutal to deal with.
That's a lot of ults. Punk's gonna get frozen? Yes, he is. Beat came out from Paris Eternal, as well as that Blizzard. Valentine's caught on the wrong side of the wall. Wrong side of the map, really. Wasn't near his team whatsoever. Naga going pretty low too. Immortality field having to be used by the Paris Eternal, as now Punk's trying to control the fight from the top of the payload, but fighting around these walls, especially against a Reinhardt, is tedious, to say the least. Stan1 falls, and that'll be a reset now for the Uprising. Oh, Valentine just dashed into 6 of them. I mean, you get a bit of ult charge, I guess. You know you're resetting, so yeah, why not?
It wasn't the worst fight of the world. Really what Boston has to do is try to bait out this wall, or maybe get some pressure on May by jumping through these flanks with Valentine, which is what they seem to be preferring to do.
You're basically recreating 300, right, with the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Funneling through them 1 pillar, and then Reinhardt just kind of swings at you.
Their numbers mean nothing.
There's the blade in the back. Window's already going to come out, and Valentine's a little bit too scared, and I would be too, to actually face anybody behind it, but he still manages to cut down Elivote. The rest of the team are going to follow suit, I believe, as well. Oh, Lucio going a little bit ham as well. Naga's still trying to win this fight, though, as he does manage to use the Blizzard on the payload without it getting eaten, and Punk gets nano to make sure he can survive it all. Youngbong and Stan1 end up going down, and Boston Uprising a little bit worse chance for Where is that late blizzard from Naga was able to control the very end of that fight.
It also seems like Khan just get down to him because Boston's just straight up brawling.
Got Snoon, but on the other team. Nope, he actually gets eaten and only God ends up going down. There you go, a speed forwards or a speed backwards for the Paris Eternal, maybe. Oh, I say that. And Neptunia uses the beat to rush straight into them. A nice little wall there to isolate Valentine and Punk, and the micro missiles will do the rest of the work. And 37 is going to fall, and wow, Boston Uprising. Not
fight around 2 minutes is when you can guarantee yourself to get an ultimate in these compositions, and it just seems like they're pushing in a blizzard every single time.
There's the wall, there's the blizzard, and there are a lot of dead blue players. Perfect, almost, right? I mean, now they have the shadow coming online. They also have the window, so only God can sit.
Pretty much got one last chance at an ultimate fight.
Ooh, that's a big shadow from Dan. Yo, welcome to Overwatch League team, Dan. It's nice to have you. Also, get the Nano Blade off, because if you use your dash, Neptuno can just speed you away. There's the Nano, there's the Blade. He's straight into the back already, but Myunbong's already going to go down. Valentine is stunned, hasn't got a dash reset, but manages to find Khan. Only God's going to fall as well. 2 kills, 3 kills for Valentine now as he finds the dash reset onto Neptuno.
A little bit of stall, especially if you put down a window to make them back up a little bit, get that blizzard up. I think Paris in a great spot to hold this.
Nice early supercharger, however, it's going to get matched with the window. Purple in the back line, killed the Immortality field, and Dan is dead. Not quite, as he's managing to stay alive somehow. Massive fire strike actually through a few people of Boston Uprising, and now the blizzard comes out, and only God can go to town, especially with that beat as well. He's playing in melee mode, because of course he can. Whirring. You hopefully kill a couple of people. Oh, there's the wall. Oh, it's down already. But the problem is with the Bastion, of course, he does get jumped on by that Mei. He's going to die pretty quickly. However, the Orisa, beautiful fortify actually there from Stab 1 to stop that charge from going through, and I'm 37 doing so much work. Dan, Khan, Suna, Naga, they're all dead. And that will be the full hold broken. Look at him go.
I love watching it. I hate playing against it.
Save the Bastion. Immortality field is down, and it's already dead. Immortality field gone, but the rally is there. Oh, he's still going. Soon's going to take out Suna. And Dan is also going to fall. Myunbong and Faith doing a good job of keeping the Bastion alive and well. Just the baby diva now on the payload. And there we go.
Can get the cool chandelier jump, although they might have nerfed that spot. See if Soon can land this pulse.
Ooh, what a beautiful shadow. Straight past the shield. Double shield or what? Goodbye, Naga and Suna. Classic, really? Okay, I am 37. Has the tank full. There it is. With the supercharger as well. He's going to try and bunny hop, but it ain't going to work. Oh, Suna! He jumped straight into him. Oh, he must have thought he was going to get frozen, I guess. And so he just kind of dove straight into him. Hopefully he can hit that. Oh, there he is. He's on the back. There's the pulse bomb. Immortality field is going to instantly fall, and Dan is just going to go swinging. A nice little melee in the back of Neptuno as soon as still managing to distract them from the high ground. I would say distract them. None of them are actually looking at him, and he is just doing a billion damage. So, okay, so Myunbong actually went on the sidelines there to try and get a little bit of an off angle. There's Suna in the back line. There's the Death Blossom. Myunbong says goodbye as the Immortality field wasn't enough to actually save it. So chunky as well when he's using that ult. However, speaking of chunky, the rest of Boston Uprising have rally and armor, and Suna now can do negative damage. A pulse bomb lands onto Naga, and the Paris Eternal now just trying to die on payload base. The doorway, so they can't even escape to that. However, the beat's going to get used, and Naga using the wall to block off a lot of those tanks, but the Immortality field's going to save them for the time being. Elivote deals with the bomb, and Myunbong doing a fair bit of damage to the back line as well. Dan is going to have a really rough time on the Reinhardt. His shield's going to get instantly destroyed, then he's going to get discorded. Now Punk's getting chased on out, another wall, but they still can't kill him. Myunbong with the Transcendence, they try and evade. That self-destruct from Elivote, not quite. I am 37 and Faith fall to the bomb, and now they kill off Stab 1. I'm very surprised that actually managed to hit people. And that does mean Paris Eternal. Okay, Punk using the flux there, maybe switching. I hope so.
That's so...
There you go.
Yeah, some nice picks. They're going to finally open it up as a torrent of red comes through the kill feed. I can turn this around for him.
Uh-oh. Well, they have to run into a supercharger. You see Dan's shield's already dead.
Just dead.
High Noon's being used to create space, and that Bob's in the back line already. Nice little High Noon to kill off soon, and that Window doing a fair bit of work as well. He's trying to snipe out Faith, who survives on less than 10 HP, it looked like. But the Bob in the corner with the damage boost, yeah, that does a lot of... See that a lot in solo queue. And Khan just tearing people to shreds. In fact, he kills off Soon as well. And Suna is going to be
able to play in this tournament today too, because I don't think he really got a fair shake last year on Vancouver 2.0. So I think he's been very hyped up, and a lot of people respect his mechanics. I want to see how he puts it together.
Oh, Suna versus Soon, and Suna wins it out this time around. I think Soon had the recall, unfortunately. A late immortality field does not help Naga, unfortunately. Neptuno still has the window available to him, though. A couple of meters will remain. Boston Uprising have to go for this touch. Now the DPS and the healers are feeding onto the payload to try and do something. Even the Bob is going to get sent out as well, but all for naught as Elliboat kills off the pocket pair and they cap point A.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough recent position as they continue to push in.
Yeah, Zen is the perfect hero.
I don't disagree, actually.
The perfect hero. Never change him. He is the best.
Any hero that begins with Z is good. Zen and Zarya are perfect.
Nano with the mind on top as well. Elivo didn't stand a chance, not against Punk. He does have the Graviton Surge, but I don't think he actually wants to use it. A resurrection from Faith, though, as he dips onto the high ground to make sure he can't get killed off. But Naga now has that Blizzard. They can use that Supercharger for a little bit of space and hopefully some one-shots. Naga sniping him with the Discord Orb applied to the Ashe as well. You ain't going to survive that one, my son. And a Transcendent from Khan to make sure they survive the Graviton Surge. A beautiful push so far from the Paris Eternal as Boston Uprising are looking a little bit lost. Looks up in the sky. The Zarya is caught out a little bit. However, it's getting pocketed, and now Elibo has to run for the hills as Punk does manage to chase him down. I said that was just looking good for the Eternal, and it still is, kind of, but it's really only the DPS doing a lot of work, and I'm 37 on the high ground with the damage boost. Yeah, Suna has got the pulse bomb too, but that's really all that they do have. Yeah, Suna actually used it to stop the immortality field, and now's the perfect time to use the Bob, even the mines as well. Stanmore manages to escape just barely. Was frozen up, unfortunately. A pulse bomb does kill off IM37, and Stanmore and Punk just going to town. But you know what I mean. Merge well with the new players.
Yeah, he's looked really good. He's also had a pocket for damage.
I saved it. Okay, bro.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not terrible bad. It's fine. Oh, they're fine.
I mean, they're fine. He was waiting for, obviously, the grass to come down. His life, unfortunately, goes a little bit wide, but it did force a lot of ultimates out. The Transcendence is keeping everybody nice and healthy as they do just run at the backline using it. And Neptuno, you can see just running people down as they put the wall between themselves, obviously, and the enemy team up in that small corridor. There's nowhere to run. So everybody's just firing straight at you and you just evaporate. The Paris Eternal still need...
And now he's in spawn.
Oh, it's looking pretty good. Paris Eternal still have that Blizzard, though. But Stanmore manages to kill Neptuno as he's frozen. The Mines end up finishing him off. And now Naga's kind of trapped all on his own. Sooner ends up falling too. Elivo's going to come on the ball and be able to stall, but is it going to be enough? Punk is on the Diva. He's keeping Naga busy down in those caves. And they will... Yeah. And this choke, known for its May. Oh, there's the wall very early. Oh, that Bionade from Myeonbong. Oh, man, that was good. Pity he kind of just falls over there. There's 3 or 4 members from...
Exactly where Don is right now. Just sitting right around the corner. I think it was a cloudy review by one of the coaches that it's eluding me right now. But yeah, this spot right here. Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Did you see him there? He had no control over his character, got moved halfway across the map. Valentine ends up going down to Elivote and does have a shatter, but it shouldn't matter. What it might do is Punk does use the flux in the back line, takes out Naga. Both CPS now dead for the Eternals. They do manage to move in. Boston Uprising doing a lot with this space that they've been granted. A beautiful boot from Faith to make sure Dan doesn't get the pin, but a beat from the Eternal, which went on to High Noon, though, being used. Goodbye, IM37. That Blizzard did come out. Did it get cancelled? Where did it go? Did it get eaten? I think that actually just got cancelled straight up. There's the blade straight into the backline. Is he going to be able to survive? Maybe. Immortality field has been used. There's the kills for Valentine. Oh my word. Doesn't need the nano. Welcome to Boston Uprising, Valentine. And they should be able to take first point here pretty easily. Elivote falls and
on this, because otherwise you're going to run into this.
Naga doesn't waste a moment there putting up that wall. He saw 3 people all the way through. Thought now's my chance. And the chance it was. Faith and IM37 go down. The rest of them are going to follow. Yeah, that's that team fight done pretty fast. Okay, Myeonbong. Time to go back to spawn. Time to go back to spawn, Myunbong. Oh, they're going to try and stagger him for as long as possible. This is pain. You expect people to kill you as Ana especially, so you just kind of run at them hoping to die so you can reset.
As well, so it's just so scary to walk in here.
Whoa, he's trapped in the air. Oh, yeah, he is very confused as well. And Stam 1, dead. And so is Faith. Nice wall again from Naga. He really has been on point with this main play.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
What? Hello? What is this? They're hiding in the corner on their side of the map. What? This is the most EU ranked thing I've ever seen, honestly. Valentine is going to use the blade and he dashes over the wall. No escaping for you, Khan. Yes, you can climb over that one. You can jump over it as Baptiste.
Choke, right? So at least they've gotten some position, but now Paris going to try to take it right back.
I mean, they have those speed boosts, that's the thing. Oh, there's no way you're escaping that one. Unfortunately, Punk gets frozen out of his ultimate. There goes stand 1. Oh boy, I love this Paris Eternal squad, man. Oh, they play it like it's a rank ladder some of these times. This is fantastic to watch already. Single-digit charges. Never mind, going nice
center.
Speed boost there. Nice little bait as well. Oh, IM37 trying to make his way around the wall so he can actually use that Deadeye. He ends up going off, but no one ends up going down, and Khan from the high ground is just sniping people away. He takes down the immortality field, uses the immortality field on himself. Nothing stands in the way of Khan and flicking those heads. Boston Uprising unable to get even a single tick on this second point. They're going to TP, and they're going to TP high ground, El Clasico, up to the top right, and now they just set up on the point. Just waiting for that TP to come back up again. They can even TP to the behind of Boston Uprising. Oh dear. Well, Myunbong walled off. Khan takes the kill. Immortality build making sure no one going down either. And now Naga, all he needs to do, X, sit in this corner. He doesn't die. It's basically impossible to do anything if you're the Uprising, unless you kill Dan, of course. Faye manages to kill him with just a swing of the mace through those shields. Valentine's almost got that ultimate build up as well, but Khan, the window even coming out so fast is keeping Only God alive as well, sending those orbs through the window, doing a bazillion damage. As Eternal can come back pretty quickly, of course, spawns are at their advantage. However, Khan falling is Boston Uprising and now making the mark. No ticks have been acquired either. Kind of sucks, actually. That attack there was pretty nice, but now the Boston Uprising in a very good spot. Bob, Flux, Rally, Supercharger coming up, and even the Blade.
They got half of their team to, I think, the ideal spot of where you want to go with this teleporter, which is at those left side stairs. You saw Khan was over there as well, trying to put in some damage, but they had already lost 2 people, I believe, especially either Reinhardt trying to get over there. Maybe a little bit more patient. You take that high ground to the left side and then take the stairs right away. Now you're just going to go right on a point.
All right, classic. There's the Flux. Yeah, you can see them through the window and still fire those orbs through. It's going to be matched by a beat of Neptuno. Immortality field comes out as the Blade does as well. Valentine finds 1, he finds 2, maybe a 3rd as well. There it is. No nano needed. Non-nano Blade.
Fight and use it as a saving grace, and Supercharger is going to be great. Try it one more time. Back to the void.
I felt like a massive bait there. None of them looked like they wanted to take the teleporter, maybe waiting for it to see if it was going to get destroyed quickly. Oh dear. That Supercharger tearing everybody to pieces.
If Valentine can deflect it, so how are you going to get in a position to get a good blizzard?
So oh! From the high ground, jumping down. Dynamite damage does a fair bit, and IM37 is going to have a bob rather soon. Myunbong goes down first yet again, but Faith once again finds Dan. However, this time around, the bob might not do all too much as Faith ends up falling, and same with the bob. Valentine with the Blade is going to have to make something real special happen here, but it looks unlikely. He does manage to find the D-Meg, but once again, Khan on a dirty flank. Didn't even need to use the window.
That's off guard. Sometimes he didn't take the teleporter, sometimes it went left, sometimes it went high ground. Really cool variation.
I love Khan's aside from this man. This guy is actually crazy on the map. Dan has the shatter as well. Uh-oh, the Orisa's frozen and you're dead. Flux is coming out from Punk and the shatter hits next to nobody. But Punk puts himself on the high ground, is doing a fair bit of damage to boot as well. You do really need to get a team wipe here, especially on this first point. Although, because you only need 33%, you need to get a couple of people off the payload and you should be good. Or the point, in fact. I'm 37 now, having to jump on to contest. Paris Eternal need, what, 0.001% to actually finish the map? and take the W. The Nano on the Brig, but the Immortality Field keeping people alive. You focus the Brig and it should be all over. Only God keeping himself alive with the beam damage, but the anti-nade once again coming up big. Making sure they're paying the price. Valentine finds 2, and there's the blade as well. Khan tries to dash to safety. He wasn't quick enough. Valentine finds yet another.
Needed to take this map and push us to a map 5.
And a very quick TP onto the point as well, but there you go. There's the rally. Everybody stacked high up on armor now, and I'm 37, trying to fan the hammer and so people. Oh, what a sleep actually stops Dan from killing off Valentine, but it didn't matter because that Blizzard's going to zone everybody away. Now you're going to have a pretty tough time. Only God does end up falling with Khan as well, but it doesn't make the very quick rotation though, Hex, straight onto the point. Or a hack. That's not
Oh, Naga gets slept onto point.
Suna got slept as well, actually, but he managed to escape, luckily enough. And even Stam 1 managing to survive a hack. Not normally something you do as Wrecking Ball, as your hitbox is pretty big. First cap did go to Paris Eternal. Suna and Naga glow bright purple as they do end up getting anti-naded. As Valentine makes his way onto the point. These hack targets have been pretty good for both teams, but the problem is no one's actually dying from.
50% for Paris and counting up. Pulse bomb ready.
Faith almost managed to get it pretty easily. Naga is going to go down. Valentine has been nanoed. Oh, that beam damage is just gross.
Battle of the hackers. It is both EMPs are going to be up. We can get value.
Oh, nice little bubble there onto Khan, but yeah, he had nowhere to run. Really couldn't even use the nade to heal himself. Valentine has that copy as well.
I got him again!
Hello? Beyond Bomb, Faith dead. Elivo accidentally right-clicks himself to death. A copy on to the Zarya for Valentine has got 0 energy, unfortunately. And Stam 1 feeding a lot of ult.
Ellie, and then also the Diva self-destruct if they want it. Naga gets found out early. EMP up top. Suna again!
Kills both supports. Post-bomb onto Faith. Myung is dead. And even asleep as well onto Stam 1. Does manage to do damage. As soon as they see him translocate, you can just kind of run into the back line. Stam 1 already goes down. That beam damage not quite enough to take care of the Cowboy. The tri-shot is... Those sticky bombs do a fair bit of damage as well, but not when Naga jumps into that ice block.
With the Sombra and the coordination needed to pull up a Sombra.
Wait, what?
Why not?
Excuse me? Suna? You just run into the back line like that, getting expected to kill Myunbong. If I was Myunbong in that situation, I'd be very mad. Oh, what a beautiful copy just in time from Valentine. Those immortality frames, those invulnerability frames even working wonders for him. Manages to get the high noon pretty fast as well. But if you're Paris Eternal right now, Hex, yeah, you're pretty happy about that fight. You made Boston Uprising use a ton of on. Immortality could use fairly early. There's the grab on the side of the wall. It looks like Punk's a little bit stuck there as well. He does manage to connect with 6 though, as Khan ends up going down. Speaking about not being comfortable, I wouldn't be comfortable in the grave either. I'm 37 does end up falling. Dan 2 is Valentine. So he's going to clean on up and have himself another copy. Goodbye, Paris Eternal. Careful of that, yeah, I was going to say, be careful of that little boot there. Nice little wall. Can Punk get away? Oh, they're cutting him off, in fact. Right, chase him out the pillar, then throw the Blizzard basically after him. They do trade supports in Faith and the Lucio, but it doesn't really matter at the end of it because there's someone on your back line. But the Unbomb still managed to stay alive. Him being alive right now is what the Boston Uprising desperately need. He even manages to take out Dan. Valentine now just chunking people out, and this could just be a well series Hex. Like, this is ridiculous how they've managed to defend this long. They managed to get Rally and the Graviton Surge out of the Boston Uprising in the last fight, and Paris Eternal still couldn't clean up with the Blizzard. Charge, and even that window as well, so they're probably just going to play at the back of Cage. Let's wait for him to come in and just hit him with the window. There it is. And here with the wall as well. However, Myunbong ends up going down. A nice little Summon 2 right click from Suna there. He does find the flank and he finds another kill onto Valentine. I'm 37 making his name known in the back line of the Paris Eternal. However, they do manage to find the cap as well. So, you know, a little bit of extra % off. The Boston Uprising end up winning the fight.
Yeah, I'm not going
to jostle with the Eternal. There's the high noon through the window. That's a lot of red skulls. A nice little boop as well to try and get them in line of sight. Valentine waiting in the wings with that Blizzard. He sees Elivo, but is a little bit too scared to launch it straight on in. as overtime is approaching for the Uprising now. 99% on the board. There's the Shatter, there's the Blizzard. A perfect combo. Getting that Diva down so she can't use the Defense Matrix, as well as that window straight in front of them as well. Suna ends up falling, as well as another Blizzard coming out. Can Nagas be the hero that Paris Eternal need? I think so. 2 dead for him. However, IM37 kept alive in the thick of it all, and Faith and Punk too. Just getting out of the way of the Blizzard so easily.
Can they touch?
Uprising.